Why should I believe in a creator I can't see? This is a question that's been going around. It's a question that occupies many people's minds. People say, why do you feel the need to believe in a creator when you haven't seen the creator? Well, believing isn't just about what we see with our eyes. So, what is belief? It's an action driven by reason and affirmed by the heart. Reason judges and finds it logical, and the heart affirms and believes. Therefore, a person's sight isn't limited to the eyes on their face. They also have the eyes of reason, the eyes of the heart. For example, when we look up, we see the sun moving across the sky. But logically, we know it's the earth that's rotating. If we believed what our eyes see, we would say the sun is moving. However, if we trust our reason and scientific knowledge, we accept that the earth is rotating. In the same way, we believe in many things we can't see. Our eyes can often deceive us. For instance, we can't see electricity, but if someone asks if it exists, we immediately press a button to check. If a light bulb is on, we say there's electricity. If we see the refrigerator cooling, we say there's electricity. Yet, electricity has no color, no smell, no taste, and no volume. There's nothing we can see when we look at it. But instead of saying it doesn't exist, we touch a switch and verify its presence. We plug it in. Electricity illuminates the light, cools the fridge, heats the heater, and powers machines. We believe in its existence without being affected by not seeing the electricity. No one can deny the existence of a person's intellect, even though no one has seen the intellect. Can we say it doesn't exist just because we haven't seen that person's intellect? We know that any person's intellect exists based on their actions. Because that person behaves wisely and speaks logically, we actually see, with the eye of reason, that there is an intellect behind these words and actions. And we believe in its existence even though we haven't seen it. And just like there is intellect, there is also compassion, kindness, and other feelings in a person. Although we can't see them, we can know they exist based on a person's actions. When we see the camera of a phone, we undoubtedly see there is someone who visioned and engineered this camera. Why? Because basically, a mobile phone with a camera cannot be created by someone who cannot see, who doesn't know the concept of seeing. A device that can hear cannot be created by someone who cannot hear. Likewise, the one who attaches this ear must surely know what hearing is like. We can conclude that there is someone who can see, hear, know, and create us, gathering us from all of creation into a human form, even though we haven't seen the Creator. When we see a letter, we say that someone must have written it. Otherwise, it's impossible to think that the wind randomly blew the pen to create that letter. When we see a city with order, organization, and harmony, we say there must be an administrator there. Now, when we look up at the artistic masterpieces in the universe, denying the artist and not believing in the existence of an administrator governing the universe, despite seeing the artistry and order in the cosmos, are actually things that reason cannot accept. Although we haven't seen the Creator, when we see their actions, their providence, and all the artistry in the universe, we believe in their existence both rationally and logically.